Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Holy Zephyr.
I am zeffed up.
Zeffed up in Zephyr Hills, Florida.
Zeffed up and zeddy to go.
Y'all act like you never seen a blind person before. Jaw's all on the floor like I just walked into the door. First from the four. Split my forehead.
Four bad eyes.
Fell down dead.
And
Woke
then,
up dead. Ate a piece of bread. Choked on it and died again.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with again.
Rhymed it again. And then
With my friend.
My friend Zen.
Zen and Zephyr.
Zen and Zephyr.
Here we are.
Best water in the country, people. Best.
Arguably.
Get your Zephyr Hills
This is
water.
where Bobby Boucher used to get his water from.
This is where they used to ship Zephyr water down to Flint.
Some high quality H2O.
Oh, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
I thought you said Bobby Buscemi.
Oh, was that a guy?
I don't know. Who's Steve Buscemi?
Buscemi is a guy. Yeah,
Steve
Buscemi.
Buscemi. Who is that? Is that an actor?
An actor? Maybe a comedian? SNL maybe? Steve Buscemi?
I don't know. Buscemi.
Like it's an SNL character.
I don't know.
Is that AC on? Okay, yeah, I don't think we hear that.
Who,
Kelly
knew
knew Steve Buscemi's new. You what? Used to go to fish
shows. Fun fact, Kelly's been to 120 fish shows.
You guys ever catch anything? Hey! Besides an STD? Oh!
I was going to say gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea, good high.
Gonorrhea.
Balloons, man.
Balloons. 5 for 20.
Balloons in your butt. That's the best way to do it.
2 for 20.
2 for 20.
Hippie crack. That's what they call it.
Just hanging out with Rachel Buscemi.
Rachel.
Amy.
Shout out to Amy B.
AB, baby.
ABB.
AB?
AB.
Abs. Does she have abs?
ABB. ABB.
Abba dabba doo.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, Ab, I got 2 for 20. What you need?
I got the mafia. They're called the.
Oh, they used to call it ABB because it was Amy Balloon Buscemi? What's the second B for, Kelly? Amy Babe Buscemi?
Amy Balloon Buscemi.
That's not true.
She was getting zeffed up.
That is not true. I don't know the facts. Just what I heard.
Y'all act like you never seen a balloon before. No, they were called the Nitrus Mafia.
The Nitrus Mafia.
They're these crazy guys with tanks, and they would pay off the cops in certain cities.
Jeez.
They got a real operation there.
Nitro, not just for your souped up Tokyo Drift.
No, not just for your
car anymore.
Whipped cream.
Not just for your canned goods.
Did you ever do a whip it?
What is that called? Canned? What is that called? Aerosol? I don't know.
No. Oh, I know the word you're thinking
Condensed?
of.
Pressurized?
Compressed?
Nitricized? Castrized?
Bike pump.
Sound like you did a balloon over there. Bike pump.
I've done one whip it in my life, and I think I was 15 years old. Just learned about the old whippets in school. And
whipped?
I was like, what are these things about? It was like 2 a.m. I was at my house. I was by myself. I was just getting a midnight snack. I wasn't even under the influence of anything. I go in the refrigerator. I see that there's an old
full can
of whipped cream. And I was like, well, they said it like was kind of fun. It sounded fun. And I tried one. Woo! I was gonzo.
To the moon.
I had to like put the arm on the counter.
Yeah,
I took a knee.
Ooh.
I was like, it was not
like you
good.
just had a cellar door come down.
I thought I was dying because you just everything goes womp womp womp, and it was not good, dude. Never did one again because that was my intro to whippets, and
first and last.
Not a good time.
First whip it, last whip it.
First whip it was my last whip it.
Whip it. Whoosh, Whip it good.
Whip it real good. So yeah, that was my derelict deed of 15.
Licked Daryl.
Yeah, same time I was going to driver's ed, but couldn't get a license. It was depressing there, but yeah, to go to driver's ed.
That'll make you get addicted to whippets. Can't get the license.
Yeah, I couldn't get the old license, but they wanted me to go. And then halfway through driver's ed, they realized it was stupid, and I went. I used to go chill with the computer fix-it guy, and he taught me how to take apart laptops and put them back together.
You told me this one time. It's all coming back.
Yeah, that was good times.
Learned how to compute a computer.
Computer.
Did you put them together?
Yes. No, I used to take the screws out for him.
Okay. So, I don't know if I call that building a computer, but
no, but I used to take off parts.
Learn how to use a screwdriver. Okay.
He used to show me where the screws went.
It's a step closer to computer technology.
I was the techie. It was very, actually, I was more on the mechanical side.
Yeah, you're a mechanical engineer.
It was hardware or software?
It would be hardware.
Hardware. And then he stuck to the software.
Well, software was something you would something you would download.
Okay.
The software.
But the
hardware is a physical component of the computer.
Nuts and screws and bolts.
Like the inside.
Yeah, we had these tablets. You ever have those? You turn them around and lay it down, and it's like a tablet. Like the screen does a 180, and then you pull it down, and now you can write on it with a pen.
That was before my time.
That was after your time.
That was before my time.
No, it was after. Because I was in high school after.
Before my time? After my time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
After my time?
Yes.
All right.
So, how was your travels here, bub?
All right. Let's get into it.
We are at the Quality Inn, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, first I went to L.A. and your boy did the old solo travel.
Through the airport again?
Through the old security line.
No, with no help.
Dropped off at the curb. This time, Lyft, rideshare.
Oh, I thought you shared.
Which I kind of blew it because I had one scheduled for 6:10 a.m.
Oh, you did the old scheduling.
I scheduled it.
Is that your first schedule?
No, I've scheduled before.
All right.
Yeah. But I did not sleep all night. So I was up. I went to bed at lay down at 9:30, watched Seinfeld. I dozed off during half a Seinfeld episode, woke up and was up from 10:30 until 4:30 when I'm I just got to get up. I'm just going to go to the airport. So I canceled the schedule and then tried to order a ride. And it was what did it say? I don't even know. 40-minute wait or something like that.
No, 40 minutes?
Damn it. And this was already 5. This was 5 o'clock by then. So then I pretty much ended up getting the ride 5 minutes before my actual scheduled one. It was kind of a waste. But
wait, so you were trying to get it earlier than your schedule?
Yeah, I was trying to just get to the airport.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I still had 2 hours to make my way through solo. And I kept going back and forth in between my head, while I was laying in bed. Should I go solo? Do I do the services? It's going to be early. Do I want to? I don't know. I was I got 2 hours. I'm going to do it. Show up. Airport's packed. Busy. Jerry.
That early?
People everywhere.
Wait, is this Sunday?
This was, what day was this?
Or Monday.
This was Monday morning.
Monday, okay.
But there's a lot of spring break going on right now.
Yeah, it is spring break right now.
Flight fully booked, no upgrade.
No upgrade.
I'm in 47D.
47 dog shit.
3 rows.
Is that the middle?
No, that was aisle. 3 rows from the back galleyway bathroom.
Oof, that's the worst bathroom.
It's back. It's back.
It's the back.
And
that's the bathroom where
back of the bus. I'm going back.
That's the one they don't clean up there.
But I walk in. I'm kind of roaming, right? I'm roaming. I'm walking in the poles.
Roman Reigns.
I'm getting caught by the little ribbons that connect the little pillars where you got to walk through to go through security.
Oh, I hate
I'm walking into those.
Sometimes they just take them down for you.
I'm like a ping pong ball in a freaking Led Zeppelin ping pong game. I'm all over the place. And then I hear, sir, you come with me.
Oh, the angel.
The angel came flying in, landed very...
How far? You weren't to security yet?
I heard the angel wings flapping. He landed delicately right next to me. Let me help you. Come with me. An angel in blue jeans. I think an angel in blue jeans just told me how to get on my flight.
Like a horse.
Those angel wings. Came in nice.
Wait, was this right at the security line?
This is.
So you got close.
I'm not sure where I was. I was somewhere near that zone.
Okay.
But I was.
You were by
I was bouncing around like a freaking kickball.
You were bouncing off those the ropes, Jerry. Like you were in a wrestling.
Yeah, it was WWE. I almost got pile driven, people's elbow,
power bomb,
all of it. But Angel came in, swooped me up, took me right through the fucking front of the line, baby.
Right to the front. Oh,
right to the front. I still had to wait a couple people, and like I'm not sure what line it was. I'm assuming it was the accessibility or maybe
the crew line sometimes.
Maybe crew line, yeah. Maybe
you got the Disney Flash Pass, huh?
Maybe the clear. I'm not sure. All I know is under the angel's wings.
You were not.
And I was following. And turns out, as I hear the guy talking, he's like, "Hey, get Hunter over here. Get Hunter over here."
Oh no, we gotta get Hunter.
So he was like one of the head TSA guys.
Oh, then you're in good hands.
He was the Archangel, and he came in. Is Archangel good?
Yes, Michael the
devil?
Archangel. No,
Okay.
Devil was not.
He was just a basic angel.
No, the devil was the most powerful angel.
Was he an Archangel?
Oh, it's Michael the Archangel.
Okay, this is one guy.
It's just one.
But this was Michael. We'll call him Michael. The Archangel came in, took me front of the line. He had Hunter come over. Hunter, come over here. Help him out. My man Hunter comes in, grabs my bag, puts him on the thing. Everything goes through. I was worried. I had the old Shure mic in the backpack. I'm like, I might get stopped.
Get flagged.
I go. Didn't even have to go through I went through the mag.
What's the mag?
Mag compared to the old. I don't know what the other one's called. Where you got to stand, hands up.
I don't do those ever. You do those all the time. They always put me through the mag.
Put me through the mag.
I love the mag. Yeah.
And then they wipe the hands.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. I used to get the hand wipe every time.
Do you get this feeling? Well, now your TSA pre-check. Maybe they don't do it with the pre-check.
Maybe. I used to get every time I'll go through there. They wipe the old hands.
There's something about.
You're wondering. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm reading your mind here.
I don't think so.
You always wonder, could I have some? I don't do anything with explosives, but are there any explosive remnants on my hands?
I was gardening with some fertilizer last night. I'm not sure if I'm going to get flagged. No, I get the palms out, palms up, waiting for my sacrament, and they wipe the hands, and it's like a soothing. It's like getting a massage almost. You don't ever have that, like the feeling of someone else touching you.
I think I'm too worried if I have explosive remnants.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
I'm like, could someone else have had it and I touched something?
I guess I'm not touched enough. Heather's not a touchy, huggy person. I think that's why. I finally get someone to touch me, so it feels good. Touch the hands. I get cleared. My man Hunter. The only thing Hunter put me right in front of the fucking fan. You know the big fans they got blowing?
I hate those. And they're powerful, Jerry.
I'm cold. I'm shivering over here.
Your hair's blowing back.
I'm like every 30 seconds I'm going, whew, the little shake. But I was all right. I manned up. Hunter got me through. No check the bag. All good.
Hunter gatherer.
The other bummer was I had a carry-on, so I'm dragging the bag with the backpack and the cane. I don't have the free coffee hand. The worst.
Did you have a coffee?
I couldn't.
You couldn't do
it, Jerry.
Coffee. You couldn't ask Hunter. Hunter, you might grab me a coffee.
Hold this coffee from when I walk. Every 30 seconds, put it to my lips.
Oh, hi, Delty Blues.
But Hunter, I was like, Hunter, just get me to the escalator. I got it from there. Hi, Delty Blues. He gets me to the escalator, pats me on the butt, sends me on my way.
Good game.
Good game, Dan. Good job. Well done. I go down the escalator. Now, if you remember, it's a straight shot. Delta Lounge is all the way at the left. kind of on the corner. You remember this?
Yes.
Come on up,
I know the
Delta.
Delty Lounge.
You drive me nuts, kid. Come on. Where you at? No, she's gone. Come on up. Up. Come up. Come here.
Come up.
Don't let me take her. Come here.
Come on.
You're ruining the show, girl.
Yeah, girl, you flubbed it. So wait,
where was
the
I?
lounge?
So I get down the escalator, and I know this time I don't have the angel like I had last time. Remember, my man walked me all the way to the lounge. So this is the first time making the trek from the escalators. I felt like I don't know, a pirate on the open sea, about to start a journey here.
To go find the old booty.
I just got dropped in Antarctica. I got to walk my way across. So I get dropped. Not too bad. I kind of start going. I hear some high heels in front of me. I kind of follow the high heels for a little bit. I'm cruising along there, and I was trying to get a little too close. So I had to back off a little bit. Back off. And then
I hate when you get too close.
And then big old metal pillar.
Oh,
those giant freaking DTW Terminal fucking 2 or whatever it is. Big old pillars. I go walk around that, making my way. I'm smelling. Ooh, I smell the white tea. I'm smelling the lounge coming up.
The buffet.
I could smell the lounge.
The soup.
I hear some doors.
Automatic
the
doors
open.
Yep.
I walk in. Oh, you're by yourself today. My lady's at the front desk.
Wait,
I don't know her name.
Do you get this? Do you ever walk? And this happens to be every Delta Lounge, and it's specifically the Delta Lounges. They have a stank of perfume when those doors
That's
open.
what I'm saying. You can smell it from outside of the lounge.
It's
very powerful. And the bathrooms are like ×2.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it smells like
Delta has their own scent.
Smells like a New York cab or something.
Yeah.
It smells nice. I like that scent though. I like a lot.
Yes, but I hate when you can taste it.
I don't like fragrant things like that. But it's like the white tea. It's something white tea. It's gotta be.
Like walking around Italy, the guys would wear this cologne, and I every time they walk by, you could taste
those
it.
Italians
Jerry.
and their French cologne.
Oh, I hate a cologne.
But I'm in. I got my lady hooking me up. Scan my things.
Did you ask her to rub your hands?
Always tricky. No, I wish. I should have. Always tricky scanning the boarding pass on the little screen.
Oh, yeah. You just got to hand it over.
A little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit up. Get it? Beep, beep. Welcome back, blah, blah, blah. A little small talk. I said, no, not usually. Heather's usually with me most of the time.
I love when they recognize you because you travel so much.
No, Heather, it gets better. Ling comes on down the old escalator.
Ding-a-ling.
Ling is her name. It's a very thick Asian accent. And I remembered her from last time I was in the lounge, month before. And right off the bat, I'm like, oh, yeah, you have the son in Portland, right? Boom, connection. We're jiving.
You're in.
I'm in. It's like, I saw you upstairs. I came down. I'm going to help you today. So it takes me up. The escalator sits me down. Oh, I got the little, remember I said they give you a little small plasticky, it's like maybe the thickness of like 3 credit cards that's supposed to beep when they come to get you.
Yes, I've had this before.
For them to find you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got that.
It's like the thing at the restaurants. Like
yes.
Yeah.
A little smaller than your average one of those, but yeah. So I got my little vibrator dinger thing.
You're vibrating ding-a-ling.
I mean, Ling is just, I have 4-course meal. I got water. I got orange juice. She brings me eggs, sausage. She keeps coming back every 30 seconds. You want, what else do you want? I was like, I'm good. I'm fine. She keeps coming back. She's like, here, I brought you some peanuts. You're going all the way to LA? You're going to need a snack for the plane? I got 2 packs of peanuts in my pocket, a couple extra napkins.
She's overcompensating.
But I couldn't bring the coffee, Jerry. I had only
have no coffee hand. You got to get the coffee in the can.
And I also hadn't slept, so I'm like, I'm going to sleep on this plane. And, yeah, Ling was top notch. Delta experience. I experienced the Delta difference. Nailed it.
Now this is to LA.
This is to LA.
Okay.
It's great. And then another guy comes. The thing does. Last time it did not go off.
Ooh.
And this thing starts beeping like there's
Beep,
a fire
beep,
going
beep,
off.
beep.
Like beep, 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 beep.
Super
loud. I'm like scrambling to find a little button to shut it off on the side. By the time I find it, he's already there. Takes it. He gets me right to the thing. I Venmo him a couple bucks. Love when they have the Venmo.
Oh, wow. You asked him for his Venmo?
Yeah, you got Venmo? Yeah, scan the QR code when we get to the gate. Waiting at the gate maybe 2 minutes. Coco was a lady at the gate, super nice lady.
Coco.
I was trying to drive it up, trying to maybe get myself bumped up. Didn't happen. 47D all the way to the back. But I got on, and that was pretty much it. Uneventful flight. I slept the whole flight.
I haven't done that in a long time.
I don't think I've
I
ever
used to always
done that.
sleep the whole flight, and it's been a while.
Dog tired, but I had a tummy full of freaking Delta eggs.
47
and
dog
sausage.
tired.
And I slept, dude. It was chill. Woke up. Smooth. What did I do? Yeah. And then I always first on the plane, but you always last off with the help, you know?
You always wait last? You ever just grab your bags, go?
Well, this time I had no fucking choice. I was 47D.
47D,
so
you are last.
I was waiting.
I've been noticing that even though I've been traveling with Kelly, we get off pretty quick, like grab my bag and get off that puppy.
Yeah,
and
that's nice.
I've noticed though when I get off, right when I get to the tunnel, you know, like right off the plane, the jet bridge thing. There's always someone waiting
and
they're like, "You need help, sir?"
That only happens when you're with somebody.
It does.
Whenever you're solo, you're waiting by the gate with the gate agents there
for hours, and you feel bad for the agents.
I had to wait a minute when I got to LA for somebody to come.
Speaking of lines,
oh, hang on, go ahead. I got one more thing with the trip.
Well, I was just gonna say the thing with lines. I hate being in a line alone. Like,
when do you move up?
When do I move up? And then you move up too soon, and then you're bump the butt, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then you keep doing it though.
Putting a cane between the legs.
It's like, it's madness, Jerry. I
always just tell them, hey, "Sorry, I might keep bumping you. I'm just trying to figure out when I."
And no one's cueing you.
No one's cueing you. I'm waiting for the cue. I'm a nervous wreck waiting in a line, dude.
got my freaking
I'm
coffee
shaking.
hand not free.
But I do love playing baseball when I'm in a line. You know the little pillars, and they have the little round thing on the ground, like the stand, like a mic stand on that hold the pillars up with the little.
Oh yeah,
things.
Yes, with the zippy things.
The zippy things, yeah. I'm always at first base. I got foot on the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the foot on the bag. I might lead off a little bit. I go right back to the bag.
Slide into second.
I go up to second. I try to time it to get to the front of the line where then that's home. But yeah.
So wait, what was the other thing?
The guy who came to help me. We were kind of a little abrasive against each other when he showed up.
No,
because he's like, I got a wheelchair. I was like, oh, can I just put my bag on the chair?
That's what you do.
He's like, no, you can sit if you want. I was like, well, let's put my bag. You push the bag. He's like, no, we can't have it back on the chair. I'm like, okay.
True.
He's like, okay, hang on right here. And I hear him walking. I kind of start walking towards. He's like, no, stay there.
Oh gosh, we got one of those.
And I was like, I'm not completely helpless, dude. And then he's like, and he kind of said to himself, I'm not completely helpless. Okay. And then he came back. So I was already like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, you're already. No, I got that.
But I'm like, okay, this guy's fucking telling me to sit, stay, fucking paw, speak, all this shit.
Roll
over. Play dead.
Sit in the chair, damn it.
Sit in the chair.
So did you sit in the chair?
No, never chair. I refuse.
Yeah, I refuse the chair.
The chair. They will. I've had arguments. I'm like, I'm not sitting in the chair.
They'll be like, all right, then just hold on to the chair.
Safer. It's always a foreign person that's so concerned with you.
It is. They're like scared for you to walk 2 feet.
They
think you're gonna like topple over and knock every like dominoes.
And the other thing I was like, you can go straight to the escalators. I don't need the elevators. He's like, no, we're going elevators.
You got a skateboard on your back. It's like that should be enough.
The elevators were faster, which I think they actually were.
The escalators or elevators?
The elevator.
No.
For this particular one.
Okay.
In LAX, because I came off the elevator and I was straight shot to the door.
Okay. Oh, quicker.
So it was
in the
quick,
long run.
I think. Yeah, I think it might have been faster. But then I get onside. Man, Paul Shire picks me up. Skate the barracks. It was all good. That was the LA stint.
Oh man, that was
good, dude.
The travel. There's always something with the travel.
Oh, yeah, it's stressful.
Today I was traveling. I got on the plane. Or no, I get to the airport. We got a new terminal here.
Ooh.
We got a brand new terminal, Terminal A at Newark.
In Newark.
It's brand new, Jerry. It's like pristine, clean.
Could eat off the floors.
Wide open.
There's no birds flying around yet.
No birds. There's a sunglass hut. You got everything you need. So I go to the old
Jersey Shore, a little snooky shop.
We park in the brand new garage. Take the elevator down.
New garage too.
New garage.
Plenty of
Everything's
spaces?
new. It's like its own airport.
Easy to find a parking space. Everything's nice.
It's pretty easy. It was right there.
Attached to the airport.
Attached to the airport.
Ooh, how much is parking, Kelly?
$70 a day, but if you pre-book, it's $44 a day.
$44 a day. You don't go off site?
But think about it.
That's outrageous, Jerry.
No, but think about it. The Uber there is like $120, and home is
No,
like
but isn't
even
there an
more.
off-site park? Like
Yeah,
you can park at
but we got all these-
DTW, or you can pay.
Do you have any idea how inefficient
Yes.
everyone in North Jersey is? It would take an extra hour just to park off-site.
That's what I do.
It
DTW.
does. It takes an extra
I'm
hour.
not paying it. Won't do it.
It takes an extra
not
hour.
Gonna pay it.
Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet for
44 a
convenience.
day. That's.
It used to be cheaper.
That's.
They just upped it.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
$220. Not good for
Put
the
it on
old.
the 4 bad eyes card.
Not good for the old.
Wallet book took a dent
But,
on that one.
yeah.
You guys are out. You
So-
guys are crazy.
100 to pay someone to drive us, and then it would cost at least $150 to get home.
Yeah, 150 Uber
That's
home.
when you call, hey, mom.
So think about
Make
it.
it get in the
evens
car,
out.
Dad. Pick
Mom,
me up.
you don't want mom driving you. She's got one eye, Jerry.
Dad'll pick you up.
Dad is you want to kill him in the car sometimes. He drives like he's everyone else's bitch on the road.
It's a long way.
How
He
long?
takes the long-
he
he
takes
likes-
the long
He
one.
uses his gut instinct.
How
He
long
doesn't
is the
use-
drive? Oh yeah, I don't need GPS.
Yeah, he's one of them.
45 minutes.
45. Yeah, it's kind of a hike for somebody. See, I'm 20 minutes for someone to pick me
Yeah,
up.
no,
family.
this is like 45, 50, and then if you get
That
traffic,
sucks.
forget about it.
You don't live 20 minutes from DTW.
Livonia. Livonia's 20
When he
minutes.
stays at his mom's,
Because I stay closer to the
smart.
Where are
the
we
airport.
staying there when we come to visit?
No,
You don't want to stay in Livonia.
Should we can?
So we go to we get. I'm hungry, so I'm like, gotta get to the lounge. I hope there's a lounge.
Oh, because it's a new. You
Yeah,
don't know
it's
what's
new.
going on.
Yeah,
here.
so
Lay in
we
the
get-
land. There
we
better
get-
be a damn lounge.
We get through the
You're united here.
United. We get through the thing.
All right, I've been telling.
Go clear, pre-check, boom, boom.
One day I'm gonna have, but I don't need it.
Here has its own.
Clear had its own security.
They do. They have someone come grab you and walk you right past the line.
Yeah. No, this one had its very own
own
separate
thing.
security.
Newark.
But
Newark?
this terminal specifically. So go through the whole thing.
United is a hub there.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
Yeah, but it usually leaves from Terminal C.
Yeah, usually leaves with Terminal C, so we're in Terminal A, so everything's different. So we don't know how it's going to go. Give it a little extra time. So figure you get more time. Oh, we'll just spend the extra time in the lounge. Go through, zip on by, and then find an agent. Excuse me. Oh, first, we found a bathroom. Did not know this was possible. Someone had just smoked a cigarette in this family bathroom.
Ooh, the
I
family.
didn't know
They're
you could get
always
away with
smoking
that.
in the family.
I didn't. You've had one of those before?
The family bathrooms smell like there's always a lingering smoke.
No, this was a fresh butt.
That's how
Jerry.
it is.
It was. It was. I felt
Half
bad.
a pack.
I got my pregnant wife in there. I was like,
It's
Kelly, you
nasty.
should not be in here. Poor Delta Blue.
I don't want to. What's the word? Make any claims here. I don't want to. I don't know what the word is. It's always someone in a wheelchair
accusations,
smoking cigs.
false accusations,
Smoking cigs, always a wheelchair.
Really?
That's what I found.
No
That's
way.
what I've experienced.
Jimmy,
What is that called? What is
are
that
you
called?
experienced?
Like
accusation,
accusation.
assume, assumption,
I don't want to make a
assumption,
like a broad thing
generalization.
that everybody thinks about
a
a
stereotype.
A stereotype.
Stereo.
I don't want to create any stereotypes.
Yeah,
here.
put your records on. And so this
Can you
cigarette.
turn my headphone? I feel like it's quiet.
Yeah, sorry.
Lil, give me a headphone.
these-
Check. That's good.
I didn't even change it. Hold on.
Check.
Talk.
There
All
we
right,
go.
all right.
I could hear you from outside of my head.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So this was hot box still. Fresh
Ugh,
cigarette. Like it
nasty.
was. I thought the alarms go off. There's like fire detectors and shit.
Those handicap's got a little. I don't know what it is. Maybe just the
Dude,
bathrooms.
it
You
is-
can't have a smoke. I don't know.
I don't know, but it changed my whole.
At the Tigers games is where it's
Yeah, you said
prevalent.
that. Yeah, so the cigarette was strong. I get out about to throw up after I piss, and then you'll piss and vomit, and then I keep going. Find the agent.
Coming on both
ask the
ends.
security guard, like, "Hey, is there a United Lounge here?" Oh, it's in the wing that's under construction.
Ooh.
So no lounge.
No
so now,
snacks.
So now the anxiety kicks in
no
a little.
food.
So you gotta pay for the
You
food.
gotta pay for it.
Go
all.
to this is first world problems
like
here.
a chump.
And I felt like a freaking.
You're already paying 40 for a
citizen.
day for
Oh,
parking. Now
and
you got to
then
pay another
before-
50 for a meal.
And on my way to
You're
get
up to
food,
$300.
on my way to get food, I didn't know these. I thought these voices were only in the movies. When you hear those girls that are so rich, Jerry, they're like they got the done up, they got the Gucci bags. Ah, yeah, and she's like, what? And like, I didn't know that was a real. I didn't know people actually talk like that.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting stint.
This is
for
at
me.
the food place?
No, this was at just outside the bathroom.
Okay. They're just chirping away.
And so we get to Zara's deli or pastry thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing: is a bagel a pastry?
No.
Thank you.
Bagel's a bagel.
Kelly tried to. She goes, oh, they got pastries. And so I was like, I don't really want a pastry. I want a bagel. She's like, what do you think a bagel is? It's not a pastry.
Pastry is a croissant.
Yes, it's a croissant.
It's
That's
a,
what I'm thinking.
I
I'm thinking
mean,
croissant, donut.
A muffin isn't even a pastry. A muffin's a muffin.
She's
What do
like,
you think a pastry is?
And I second guessed
bagel.
myself. I feel like an idiot over here. Like, oh, maybe a bagel is a pastry.
No.
So I'm like, I'm second guessing everything I ever learned in middle school.
I mean, a bagel could be a sandwich.
yes, a sandwich.
A bagel is it's
It's
bread.
its own thing,
It's bread. It's in the bread family.
and
Pastries
a
are-
loaf
could be
of
in
bread is not a pastry.
Oh my!
She goes, what the fuck do you think a bagel is?
It's a bagel.
I go, it's a bagel. But no,
Pastry.
little old me, freaking gullible old me, I'm in my head like, oh.
Oh, I guess the bagel's a
The
pastry.
bagel's a pastry. So
It's like calling pizza a pizza is a pastry.
So we go to Zara's. I'm like, you guys do bacon, egg, and cheeses? And she's like, yeah, mind you, it's 10:57. Yeah, but breakfast is done. What am I supposed to order? A freaking Monte Cristo at 10:57?
What time's the cutoff? 11?
I don't know. It was 10:57 though. It wasn't even 11.
okay.
Maybe 10:30.
10:30.
But so I'm like, really? And she's like, nah, I got you though. I got you. And she hooked me up.
Nice.
She got me with the old bagel and the bacon.
There's
and
a
cheese.
win.
It was a win. It was a win in the midst of loss. And Kelly also got a cinnamon raisin.
She got a pastry.
with butter.
Yeah, bagel's bread is a bread.
It's a bread item.
Yeah.
It's always in the bread aisle. It's not in the pastry aisle.
Yeah, no.
So I get my sandwich, get my coffee. I didn't have a coffee hand either, so I had to sit down, eat my Sammy, and listen to this guy bitch about. I'm like, oh, this bagel's fire. And he's like, this is the worst bagel ever. I'm like, dude, we're in an airport, man.
Yeah.
Like, chill out. So eat my food, get on down the line, go to the gate.
When you're hearing the people talking, you're picking up on all their stress a little bit.
You are, but
hear people wigging out.
This is why I say Sunglass Hut. This guy, he's with his wife. They're sitting at the same table as us at the other side. He leaves out of nowhere, just gone, and he's gone for a minute. I even asked Kelly, I'm like, "Are they gone?" She's like, no, they're not gone. The wife is still there, but the guys. Blah, blah. So I'm like feeling stupid, like, oh, my bad.
Oh, I got a good one. I got a good thing about that. Remind me.
I will. But then the guy comes back and she goes, he didn't even tell his wife where he was going. She's like, where were you? And he's like, I was in Sunglass Hut, like trying on sunglasses. like she should have known. I was like, geez.
In the hut, babe.
I'm in the hut. He's
No,
like,
I love the hut.
Then he proceeds to go, but I would never buy a pair here. And I'm like, dude, they're like the same price here than everywhere else. So
Sunglass
just
hat.
great old passing by, dipping into conversations. Then get to the gate, get the old pre-board upgraded 2 days before, so we both got first.
Love that
which
email.
is nice. Love that,
Love
the text
that
message.
alert.
Oh, it's the best. 269 something.
Congratulations on your upgrade.
Yeah. Please choose your meal. So get on board the plane, and as we're board, they moved. So we were separate. The first classes, like we were in separate separate lanes or whatever. But Kelly asked, and they were so nice and moved us together. 5A and B, and
B, baby.
ABB and
AB, Amy
Amy Buscemi.
Buscemi. Amy Balloon Buscemi.
So then we're getting on the plane, and they were like, "Oh, you're 3, whatever." I'm like, "No, they moved us." And the guy stewardess, he goes,
Uh-oh.
"Oh, they moved the blind guy."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Whoa, guy, I got a name."
Triggered.
I was triggered. I was like, "Yeah, they moved the blind guy," and he felt dumb because I was right there, and he does the old. Oh, the blind guy, right? The blind, like trying to laugh it off. And I'm like, yeah, you already did it, bucko.
No.
And then I
get me a drink.
walk down the aisle, and I'm like, I got a name. I like yell back. Kelly yells, and then the one steward is so sweet. She's like, I'm so sorry. That's like the code we use here. Like that's what she tried to say.
Code.
Yeah.
There's no code.
So then the guy like.
Blind guy definitely isn't the code.
He tried making up for it, and later on in the fight, he got me a water and was like, "Here, I'll put it right here, or it's easier if I put it in your hand." Like treating me like I'm freaking. And then so get the fight. I fall asleep after I eat my meal. I eat some rigatoni. I fall asleep. First time I've fallen asleep this deep on a plane in a minute, and
this is
I wake up to like the descent. But not the final descent, like the going down to descent. And I wake up, my stomach is fully on the floor. That's how I wake up. My stomach dropped, and it's one of those. You know when you're in a roller coaster and you do the old the big drop, and your stomach is just that feeling. Usually it does it for like 2 seconds. This was like a good 7 seconds. And I look over, like, I squeeze Kelly's. Hey, I think I'm going down. She's still asleep. And
she's sleeping.
She's sleeping, and I'm like, this is it. I got to kill the guy to the right of me. This is the old, it's one chance. And I'm like saying my last rites. And dude,
God.
it was so scary. And then the bing 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 comes on.
Yeah.
And
we're starting our descent.
We're starting our descent, but I thought it was a bing bing bing. At first it was low. Whoever was speaking was low, as the captain who was saying we were descending. So I'm thinking he's like, "It's an emergency, folks. We got." This is all going through my head. And then the guy comes on like a second later, much louder. He's like, "We are starting our final descent into Tampa." Blah blah blah. So that I thought I was gonna die.
Some of those pilots are heavier than other pilots.
This was a heavy. I think he was like just free falling for the thrill
Some
of it.
guys are a little herky-jerky
It was
with
like
it.
he turned the engine off for 10 seconds and just let it ride. Like, oh, yeah, quicker down.
I've had that
quicker.
when like you hear the engine kind of go like, and then the freaking flap things are going up.
I think that's the wheels.
And then
I think that's the
well,
wheels.
they're the wheels,
going-
but
yeah.
they put the little I don't know what they're called, the little flaps on the wings to slow down. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
to get
yes,
more
yes,
friction.
yes, yeah.
When those go up and it's like, and so I've had them do that at the same time they're descending, and you think you're fucking going down.
This is how you know I wasn't the only one thinking it, and this is how you know. Because when we landed, I did the old clapping.
Yeah.
And there was about 10 people in the back clapping with me, like just happy to be alive.
Jeez.
And that's how I felt. So
United, they're a little heavy on the controls up there.
No, they were lacking on the controls. They just dropped. It was
They're
like
heavy.
they shut off.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was sketchy. Then I got here, and I went to the spot at Tampa,
Yep.
skate park of Tampa. 50'd my first hubba, and I was
yeah.
board sliding this down rail. You ever have this happen when you're board sliding, but then you're back foot comes off and the front foot brings the board over the rail, and it goes up vertical and it gives you the old thigh smack. Oh man, that was painful. My grip tape slid on my thigh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a painful one.
I almost got my nuts at the barracks. I like pogo sticked, but it just missed me.
Dude,
Same deal.
Yeah, it was so scary. And then it makes you not want to do it again, but then you're like, I got to do it. And then the guy was like, guy came in, turned the music down for me, and I got it.
That's nice.
That was nice. But what were you going to say about...
Speaking of the talking in front of people,
yes.
Leaving the lounge, going LAX to Tampa, I'm leaving the lounge, the Prospect helper people come up. And he's walking me, and first I get handed off from this beautiful sounding lady, woman, drops me off with him. Okay, he'll take care of you from here. I was like, oh, thank you. And the guy's like, hey, how you doing? He's trying to make small talk, and we're walking in the elevator, and he's like, I'm like, man, a lot of good looking girls in the Delta Lounge or what? He's like, oh yeah, always. And then we get to the elevator, and I hear the lady again. All right, have a good day. She was walking with us.
No.
Said it right in front of her. Right in front of her. I was like, you fucking
great.
idiot. I never say dumb shit like that.
I know. I try. I get anxiety when people, because Kelly's a loud talker too. So sometimes I don't realize that no one's around when she's talking, and I like clam up and I get all nervous. I'm like, it's people.
Yeah. They can hear you because we're so I can hear I'm listening to everybody. So you think people are listening too,
and I think it's
most of the time they're not, but they can be if they want to. They could be hearing what you're saying.
I think it's PTSD from the old. My mom used to always be like, if I was making a scene when I was a kid, she'd be like, "People are staring."
Oh,
that was the worst shame.
That'll get you as a blind kid.
Yeah,
ooh, that's a good one.
That would really
put you in line.
Ooh.
Put your head straight down and don't say a word after that.
Yeah, that was... I don't know why I just thought of this, but I think because it's talking about my mom when she used to say that. I remember being in... Do you remember Party City?
Yeah, they still exist. They're in Michigan. Oh, yeah.
They're still there. All right, I was in Party City, and I was like running around like a little shit, and I ran... You know how they have the things that... they stick out of the wall. Sometimes there's a step up, like a little platform, and there's the things hanging.
All the racks?
Yes, but they're pokey hooks.
When it turns into Halloween USA, they're just filled with
like
costumes.
Yes, costumes or...
Yeah, but it's a pegboard kind of wall.
Yes, pegboard, yes, and the hook sticks out.
Yeah, it'll take an eye out.
I almost took an eye out. It went right under, the
Ooh, a little soft,
the eyelash,
cushy.
the soft, right under the eyeball.
You almost
had one go in.
You almost enucleated
It
yourself.
went in.
Through the skin?
Not through the skin, but it
went in
ruptured, and it poked under my eye. Oh, it was a bad one. I could still feel it to this day.
That's not a party, dude.
No, that was not a party city.
You almost enucleated yourself, dude.
What does that mean?
When they take the eyeball out.
Oof.
Enucleation.
Can you actually poke an eye out? Is this real?
It's attached to muscles. Your eye, the globe of the eye, the round part of the eye is attached to muscles.
Like, could you push an eye in?
I mean, with enough force, you could squish it. It would squish.
It would squish.
I'm sure they did that back in medieval times.
See, I'm thinking it would just
because people have had their eyeballs pop out,
gouged out.
But it's got to be probably one hell of a force.
Take it, yeah.
It's straight DDT, dude. Take that out.
What about the sneezing? Is this a myth?
The eyes open?
Yeah.
I think it's a myth.
It's a myth,
What
right?
are we talking about this?
I don't know. Kelly, can you Google that?
Your eyes aren't going to fly out.
I know, but what happens if you sneeze with your eyes open? I feel like something will happen.
My fake eye might take a little trip, but...
There was a guy in...
Kelly, biggest sigh ever.
Give it a Google. There was a kid in St. Lucie Day School for the Blind. When I went there, he used to take his eye out.
Lost his eyes at a Party City.
He used to take his eye out, his fake eye, put it on his shoulder and say, "I'm watching you."
Like old Mad Eye Moody over there.
Mad Eye Moody. Barty Crouch.
Always swiveling around.
I'm sure it's not Barty.
What else did I talk about? Did I talk about this the other episode?
What do you got?
Landing at your destination and hitting the lounge?
I have not done that. I almost did it the
That
other week.
Is the move.
It is, huh?
Me and Heather, we landed last time. We had nobody. I think someone. No, we had the car parked. We
just went to the
We were
left.
in no rush. It was nice, and the feeling of going in the lounge without the anxiety of knowing you have to fly is otherworldly. It's a whole other experience, Jerry.
Yeah, because you get the drink.
We're going in. We're chilling.
Because it's open bar.
I got 2 drinks. You have I think 4 hours after you land. You can lounge it up.
Wow.
At least Delta.
Because some places you could shower.
You could shower. You could do all of it, baby. And we lounged, dude. I got a little bite to eat. It was beautiful.
You know what I've been noticing?
It was a really nice unwind, man.
When I looked up lounge today, they really do a good job with the copyright here. They got the United Lounge rainfall showers or something all these wordings. It always gets me on the menus.
Good literacy.
When there's a good copyright on a menu.
Copyright. That's the wrong term.
Is that the right word?
No, that's the alliteration or the.
Yeah, a copywriter. That's who does it.
But isn't copyright written means it's you can't. It's legally. It's a job title.
Yeah, job
the
title.
copywriter.
Yeah, does
are
the
they the ones
alliterations.
writing it?
Yes.
Okay. They're the ones writing the text to make it sound all fancy. They're gonna okay.
Yeah, when I was in Hawaii,
Gotcha.
I
That's a
ordered
copywriter. Okay.
I ordered some, and a lot of times it's with hotel.
You can hear my Michigan accent on that. Copywriter.
Copywriters. Oh, a lot of times you could tell with the what is it? I'm blanking. I lost it.
What were we talking about? Copywriting, the lounge, the wording.
Menus. I was in Hawaii and it was burrata or buffalo mozzarella and all this shit. It was powdered cheese and canned tomato sauce.
Can shaft you over.
Oh, they do. That's the problem here. Is they always sound better than they are.
Oh yeah.
And me, I'm just
get bamboozled.
You start because when you're blind, you really focus on the details.
It's a fugazi, dude.
It's a fugazi.
This ain't no burrata. This is a pizza mozzarella.
This is a piece of freaking not even pecorino.
I can't spread this cheese.
This isn't goat cheese. This came from a dragon.
It came from a pig or something.
It's pig cheese.
It's pig cheese
from under. I think we have.
But yeah, lounge on the return. If you're not in a hurry though, because most of the time you just want to get home. But this was just try it out.
Yeah, that is a move. Because if you
especially if you want to get a drink.
Yeah, if you want to get a drink or if
it's a free bar.
It is
when you get home. You can get one going, and then go to the real bar and spend some or save some moolah.
Because I really don't like drinking before a flight. I don't like that.
I've been really over it.
One time
when I'm on the flight, but I have to be on the way home.
I was on a 3-day bender in Tokyo.
That happens in Tokyo. They like to drink there.
The guys I was with were drinking so much, and I was just young and naive. I was just going with the flow.
Yeah, you gotta go. You're in Tokyo.
Roll with
you gotta
the
go
crew.
with the flow.
Yeah, and everyone's drinking Tokyo. They're drinking Santori
whiskey. You gotta
whiskey.
go with the sushi roll.
Yeah,
you know,
you gotta roll like the sushi.
Roll with the sushi.
And I was so hungover for a flight.
Oh, it's the worst.
But I was basically still drunk, and
a little better.
It was hurting. My insides hurt.
You go from drunk to hungover on the plane.
Yes, and you can't get comfortable. Your body hurts. You're bloated. I don't get how these people drink. I heard Bert Kreischer say he drank 8 airplane bottles of whiskey or vodka on
the more you drink,
a 2-hour flight.
The more you drink, though, the easier it gets your body.
Then your body starts to rely on it.
But it's a rough move, man. Being hungover and flying is not good.
Yeah, it's not a fun one.
No.
We had a question before because we're getting close to the end.
Hit me with it.
No, we had it. Can you?
Oh, I could pull it up.
We got a voicemail. We're gonna get there.
You want me to pull it up?
Pull it up from good old Andy Ogg.
Don't you got the Bluetooth?
Yeah, but it lags.
Gotcha. I got it quick here.
Andy Ogg, we answered his questions about voiceover. And first I want to give a big shout out. Susie Q sent us a text message just to say she was pumped that we got the number set up. I think it's 908 +1 908 349 1480. So call in, folks, and we'll play your voicemails.
Andy Og. I'm gonna slow it down. Actually,
Yeah, slow that puppy down.
I'm actually gonna use a technique that he's asking about.
Yes.
Which he did not enjoy, he said.
Because he didn't know. You know when you don't know how to use the router, the rotary thing, and you... 70%. Yeah, there you go. You don't know how to use the rotary thing, and you just swipe up or down, and it says, like, it changes the percentage. So he didn't know you could...
First off, thanks
for
the
show. Hey, guys.
There we go.
So you want to hit it?
Yeah.
Sorry, okay. This is Andy.
First off, thanks for the shout out and taking my question a few episodes back. Landscape.
No.
Oh.
Portrait. Can I ask you for your setting? First off, thanks for the shout out and taking my question a few episodes back. Super appreciate the guidance and advice.
Yeah, Andy.
Can I ask you for your settings on the rotor? How do you use that to benefit you in voiceover? It had a default setting of speaking rate and I was having the hardest time with it. I had no idea what the rotor was until I found a YouTube video about it. I go to unlock my phone and swipe up. Wham, speech would go up. Go to slide down for control center. Bam, speech would slow down. Drove menus for 2 weeks but finally found the rotor settings. Turned that off and no norm speech rate issues. How do you have your rotor set up? Any advice on what items work best and how you use them? Thanks in advance. Actions available.
It's a good question here, Andy.
The rotor on the phone is a way to it's a separate menu for voiceover where you kind of rotate your fingers and you can change different, you can set your rotor to specific things that you want it to be.
75%.
So I'm just showing my rotor on the Bluetooth. Mine, like it, for example, you use 2 fingers counterclockwise or clockwise. You kind of do like a
008.
motion like
It's
that.
like spinning a quarter, twisting a quarter on a table.
Yes,
like rotating the quarter.
I use my pointer and middle fingers.
And a double thumb. Well,
really?
1.5 thumb. Rotor.
So words is a good one because you can, if something kind of reads weird, you can go word by word and you just press down, like you swipe down to go by the word. And also it helps with text messages. You do that ever?
I use it a lot because you can go sentence, word, or character. So if it's a funky slang word, like what the hell is that saying?
You can go
letter by letter.
009.
and that helps a lot.
And it'll say, he said YEEEWWWWW. He was giving me a U, but it reads as you.
I wonder who sends you those.
You.
Yeah, because voiceover will read things weird. Also, headings.
Headings, great one.
Headings will bring you to different headings on the page, like when you're navigating the web.
You're in a giant web page of just 30 pages of script, and you're trying to figure out the menu of this copywriter you're trying to figure out.
And it'll say when you switch through the rotor, it'll say which one you're on, and to adjust it, like to go from heading to heading, you swipe up or down.
With a single finger.
Finger up or down.
So you can skip through a page quick. The one I use quite frequently as well is links.
Yes, the links.
If I'm in a text message and
you need
someone
the phone
sent
number.
a phone number, you find your rotor, go to links, scroll up and down, it'll take you to anything that can actually be clicked, whether it be a web page or a phone number.
And here's the thing, if you use the links for a phone number, you can click the phone number and it'll ask you if you want to call.
Call 248, blah, 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 blah.
Call +1 908 349 1480.
Bam! That's what I was looking for.
And what else?
It's a super helpful tool.
It is. It doesn't make sense in the beginning. I will say that. It was kind of weird getting used to, but once you start navigating it, it'll help you get around things so much quicker.
And I set it, I leave it at Word usually.
Yeah,
to
Word
scroll
is a
through
good
words because links can be weird sometimes, or if you have it on your speech setting, the speech rate.
Yes.
Whether it speaks really, really fast, really, really slow, then sometimes like Andy was doing, he'd be, trying to swipe up on something and it would be slowing his speech down or speeding it up. Like, what the hell's going on?
And to get to the voice, to get to the, what is that called?
Setting?
No.
11. Control center.
Control center. Go to the very top of your screen, hold down with your thumb and pull it down.
Yeah, you got to start from the very top.
Like right under your, if you have a case, like right under the top of the case.
Same with when you're unlocking the phone for the newer iPhones.
Yes.
They go all the way at the bottom and swipe up.
And same if you're trying, once it's unlocked, if you're trying to get the notifications. Oh no, notification center is it 2 or 3 fingers?
No, it's 1. You can go to notifications or you swipe down again and it will open up control center.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like it does go right to control center though, but
yeah. No, control center's first, notifications is second. Great questions though. That
iPhone question.
I hope that helps.
But yeah, you get used to it. It's good. Leave it on Word, and this way you're not messing with your speech.
Yeah, I think you go to settings, accessibility, maybe, right?
Somewhere in that zone, yeah. Rotary,
and then rotary,
settings,
yeah. But I hope the best luck with you. Learning voiceover can be annoying.
Yes, sir.
012.
Speaking of phones, let's get to our...
some voicemails here from caller in here. We're going to try to do a live. Oh, yeah, we'll see. You'll see.
Open characters.
Live one here.
Headings. Speaking rate.
I feel like
75
my mic keeps going out.
Speaking rate. 80%. 85%. 90%. 95%.
I think it might be because of the phone.
Search Google Voice. Search field. Keypad. Button. Account and settings. Signed in as Anthony. Contacts. Tab. 2 of 4. Messages.
Signed
in.
Signed in as Anthony.
Where's voicemails?
Selected. Voicemail.
Oh, there we go.
Voicemails. We're on it, baby.
2823. March 16th. Voicemail 3 minutes. 0 seconds from unread. Voicemail 36 seconds from 330 242 9262.
3 minutes. Who was that? Was that the one from last?
Yeah.
Voicemail 3 minutes. Voicemail 43 seconds from unread. Voicemail 41 seconds from 330 242 9262. March 15th 2051.
Voicemail 41 seconds. Here we go.
Play. Button.
Here we go.
Speech off.
Hello. I was just wondering. I just want to say that I love watching you guys. You guys are so funny. And I just want to say, would it be possible if you guys could give me a shout out to my channel? I make like Christian YouTube shorts. I was wondering if you could give me a shout out on
Let's
like one
hear
of your
it.
podcasts or something.
Shout
My
it out.
name is Carter McDonald on YouTube.
Carter
I have
McDonald.
like 940 something subscribers.
Hey, he's above me.
If you guys could give me a shout out, I would feel so blessed. It'll help me out a lot. I'm trying to hit 1,000.
1,000. What was it, McDonald?
One love.
It wasn't Ronald McDonald, was it?
No, it was Carter McDonald.
Carter McDonald.
Carter McDonald. He's almost there. He's just trying to get to 1,000.
1,000.
He only needs like 15 more.
Help the 4 Bad Eyes family out.
Yes.
And while you're on there, go ahead and subscribe to 4 Bad Eyes, ASF Vision,
what's
Dan the
yours?
Mancina.
Is that what it's called on YouTube?
Dan the Mancina, across the board, baby.
Across the board. It's important to have the same name across the board.
If we all just followed each other, we'd be doing so much better.
I know. We got to give him a follow. Go follow him. Makes shorts, and he's just trying to get to 1,000.
Carter Mickey D's,
so
baby.
close. Carter Mickey
I'm assuming that's just spelled
McDonald.
C-A-R-T.
If you Google it, it'll come up.
Yeah. What do you say? Christian shorts?
Christian shorts.
Christian shorts, like blue jean shorts, cut off blue jean shorts.
They have
What would Christian shorts be? What would Jesus wear walking through the desert? What kind of shorts would he wear?
He didn't wear a short. He wore
just a robe,
cloak, like Harry.
It's hot.
Yeah. I was when I went to St. Lucy's, we had to do plays. Like every quarter or whatever, we'd do a play, like holiday plays, all this stuff. I was always casted as Jesus.
Jesus.
I was always Jesus. And my albino buddy, Joey, shout out Joey.
Was always
He
Mary?
was always Joey.
Oh,
Joseph. He was my dad.
Was the archangel there?
There was an archangel, and that was Michael. His name was actually Michael.
Michael the archangel.
I was the only one that didn't have the name.
McDonald's, Golden Arches.
We have another one, but it's only 2 seconds long, so I'm wondering.
Let's hear it. Hi. Hi, bye.
Play. Button. Audio destination speaker. Button. 0%. Find out why this call didn't ring. Learn more. Link. Unread. Voicemail 2 seconds. Voicemail.
Why it says find out why this call didn't
Unread.
ring.
Voicemail 2 seconds from 681. Play. Button.
I think because Do Not Disturb.
I answered one of these calls the other day on accident. Nothing.
Got nothing.
Nothing.
They
It's a great voicemail.
That was a really
I think some people call just to hear the
voicemail.
they want to hear the message.
You got to hear our message.
Yeah. Just wanted to hear the message.
Should we go to some of these text messages? Go to one
Sure.
question?
You already shout out Susie. Yeah, that's good.
shout out
Susie's our number one.
Susie's the number one.
She's been since the beginning, dude. We still agree. Susie, we're gonna do your cookie recipe one of these days.
I know. I wanted to do it, but we didn't make it out to the store.
It's saved in my emails. I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure about the frosting though.
I'm not a big
I'm not
frosting
a big
guy.
frosting on the cookie, on the sugar cookie kind of guy.
Me neither. Let's see.
What she's saying, frosting with the sprinkles on there too.
I've been through a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, I feel like without that, you wouldn't appreciate it good. If you only had it, it would just be normal, it wouldn't really matter. I know you guys have been through a lot, and I'm understatement the wonder if you guys think this way at all. Seeing you guys take this makes me realize that you guys enjoy life with the joy I see expressed and helps me realize my instinct might be correct.
Okay. They're asking. It's pretty self-explanatory. You kind of answered it yourself. Going through the bad helps you appreciate the good.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the truest thing I've ever heard.
Can't have one without the other.
You really can't. You can't have good without bad. Can't have bad without good.
Yin and yang.
It's kind of this. I had this epiphany when I was like 12 years old. I remember like this aha moment. I was like freaking out. I was like, there's always gonna be evil to the good, and there's like I was just so like enamored by this. Like anything I thought about, you could take good or bad from it.
Yes.
It's wild.
Harry Potter, man. It's all Harry Potter, dude.
That's true.
817-902-4375. Unread. Friday. Hey, I've been watching your guys' content for a while, and I really love what you guys are doing. I'm excited, but it makes my heart so happy to see you guys out here doing all these amazing things. I love you guys so much, and I wish you the best of luck and health, and I wish you good heart. Red heart.
Oh, that was a lot of love. That was good.
Speaking rate,
love the
95%,
love.
100%.
Said wish you guys all the
330-242-9262.
best.
Unread. March 16th. Hello, can you talk?
I don't think
Hello,
people
can
can.
you
I don't
talk?
think people can hear how fast this is going. Most people aren't going to be able to hear.
Saturday, 5 4 days, dudes. Question. When you dream, do you see things? Can you describe what you see? 3, 1, 0,
When you
9, 6,
dream,
6,
do you
6,
guys see
6,
things? We've talked about that a bit. I still do, but I used to be able to see. I think people who are born completely blind.
All right.
People who are born
This
blind.
is a good one.
Dream like they.
This is a good one.
Like they don't see.
When did the doctor first tell you were going blind, and how did you react?
Do you want to start this one off?
Well, me is a little different because I was born blind, like born very low vision, and they didn't actually notice though until I was like 1 year old. And my aunt noticed nystagmus with my eyes.
You a little
where
shaky?
They were shaking back and forth.
Mad Eye Moody going on.
Mad Eye Moody. They were going in circles.
Your magic eye was swirling
freaking
around.
crossing eyes. And they took me to the specialists, and lo and behold, I had Leber's.
Just had a concussion.
They thought it was RP at first, I think. They thought it was something else. And then they found out it was Leber's. And I did have a concussion when I was like 4. I walked right off the stairs.
Damn Party City again.
And so for me, the first like maybe like 7 years of my life, maybe even longer. Yeah, probably 7 years. I didn't even like believe I was blind. Like
It's just your reality.
yeah, because
What does
I
that
never
mean?
knew.
I don't even know what blind is.
I had nothing to compare it to. And the doctors they thought glasses would help at first, and they weren't helping. They were just giving me migraines. And I remember because I would go pick out the frames. They'd do all the testing for what lens would help.
It's pretty
And
fun as a kid. Picking up
It
some
was
frames.
kind of fun, like the whole going
Used to
through the
love
glasses
getting new
thing.
glasses,
I had
yeah.
these leopard print glasses that I
Wow.
loved. And
Chic.
I used to hide my glasses, break my glasses, tell my mom I have no idea where they are because they were just hurting my head. And they finally found out that was causing the migraines, because I used to get these migraines so bad that I would have to leave school early.
Yeah.
And I was getting like MRIs, the whole works. They didn't know what was wrong with me. Turns out I was just crippled and blind.
You're a mutant.
I'm a mutant.
Mutated genes.
Mutated genes in my cells in my eyes.
You're an X-Men.
I'm like Cyclops. What's his name? Is that his name? Cyclops?
Is that one of the?
Yeah.
That is a character. I believe.
Yeah. I was like
I don't know the
Wolverine.
characters.
But
RP X-Men.
Storm X-Men. So then the cane was a weird thing. I had to learn to use the cane. I never believed I was blind though. Like I've said this before on here, when I would be with my mom and I'd run into someone when I was a kid, she would mouth to them so I wouldn't see what she was saying or hear, and she'd be like, "Sorry, he's blind." And I would turn around screaming, "No, I'm not
blind.
I'm not blind. I can see." And like I thought my sight was basically perfect sight.
Mm-hmm.
So when it really hit me was when because I used to play like rec sports, like soccer and all this stuff. When I had to stop playing that, it was really hard.
You knew you were different.
Yeah.
You knew you were a mutant at that point.
Mutating.
You're never going to be like the other
and
kids.
I kept mutating. My genes kept mutating into worse cells there, Jerry. It just got worse and worse.
And now you're just a 100% mutant.
I'm a vulnerable mutant.
Mutant. I love that word.
Mutate me.
I was 13 when I found out. I was too busy giving myself hand jobs and
I just found out I could come.
learn how to do kick flips and varial flips. So I didn't care at all.
You did not care.
No, I never.
I don't believe that.
Didn't care. Didn't care.
No,
I was
it
fine.
didn't affect you.
No, I didn't. I was driving. I was
It
doing
also
everything.
seems so far away, right?
I didn't even think about it.
When did they? What did
even
they
seem far
tell
away.
you when you were 13?
What did they tell me?
Yeah.
That I had RP. Is not. There's no cure for it, and eventually you'll go blind.
Did they tell you
don't have
when?
to worry about it.
You don't have to worry.
There'll probably be a cure by the time you get older. But it wouldn't. You wouldn't start losing your sight till you're older. But you don't really know. It's different for everybody.
Did they give you a range, like a date, a age?
No,
nothing
like that.
Because Justin, they told like 40, I think.
Yeah, they said older like that, in that range around there, like much older. Which when you hear 40,
You're like,
when you're 13,
that's eons away.
I think I'd be married married 4 times with 8 kids, but
You could be a mutant by then.
kept mutating.
So
though.
it didn't bother you, nothing.
No.
What about, when did it start to set in?
Well, that was when older, like mid 20s.
And how did you feel then?
I talked about it a million times.
I know, but you didn't
like,
talk about how you felt.
Yeah, like the work thing was a big bummer. When I was working in the kitchen at Fleming's,
Yeah, you talked about that.
I was
but
scrubbing the dishes, and and the guy said, don't have Dan go out front anymore. That one hurt.
was that when you that's kind of like, oh, I'm fucking going blind?
That's when I was going through it, the worst part of it, I guess. But I never was really. I used to say that I was like depressed and stuff. I honestly handled it like a champ, dude. I just was like, okay, this is it.
The champ is here.
This is kind of it. And like I
had
said,
a good run.
I was so
You were so occupied with life.
with trying to figure out what I was gonna do. I didn't even really, I guess grieve the blind.
Did you ever mourn the loss?
Maybe that's why I get so angry sometimes. When I bump into walls, it pisses me off.
Yeah,
so
but
much.
I get angry too.
Yeah, I never really really bummed out hard on it.
You never self-reflect.
There were days where I was like, felt like, bummed, like shitty, and like, where I felt different than everybody else, which is a weird thing to feel.
Yeah.
That never feels good. But
there's never days where you would reflect on like, damn it, like I used to be able to fucking see this shit.
Yeah, not so much that.
That's good.
More just like, more bummed on fucking I gotta live the rest of my life like this.
Yeah.
That sucks. Thinking about that, like, fuck.
But then it's like life goes on, so you have to adapt.
We
We mutate.
And like I said, I had so many good things come out of my skateboarding. Being able to skate for a living came out of my blindness. So I'm like, I'm not going to I can't complain about this because I get to do what I've always wanted to do. So it was a good mix of that to kind of balance me out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Had it pretty easy.
Where do you think you'd be if you were sighted?
I would probably do some kind of no, I would have gone to college for something.
Okay. But you weren't motivated with school. I think the blindness really motivated you to go to school.
The kid having the kid is when
yeah.
I started going back to school, and then I started losing my sight rapidly during that same time.
And okay,
I was going into aviation, so I probably would have done something along the lines of working in an airport or something like that.
But not on the airplane.
Stewardess, me? No, not flying.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was sighted, I might have liked to fly.
Pilot.
Probably would have. I could see myself probably going down that route.
I found someone with a plane who I'm mutual friends with that's down to fly.
Fly, dude.
We got to fly,
I
dude.
know. I had a buddy. He kept telling me he was going to take me. Never took me.
4 bad flies.
4 bad flies.
We got to do it. Well, those are good questions.
Yeah, those are all solid.
Thank you, everyone, for participating.
Yeah, give us a
leave your
call.
name so we can shout you out.
Leave the name.
Leave the name. Call +1 349 1480 and leave us a detailed voicemail.
Hit up Carter McDonald.
Hit up Carter McDonald's YouTube. Get them to 1,000. We need 15, 20 people to go there and hit that subscribe button. And while you do that, hit the subscribe bell for this podcast.
Ding.
Ding, ling, ling.
Ling. Shout out to Ling.
Shout out
Delta
to
Lines
Ling.
DTW base.
She is a angel.
She came flapping in. She came fluttering down the old escalator.
But
She spotted me from upstairs, dude.
yeah, but if you
deal.
learn one thing from this episode,
Bagels are not pastries. That's the title of the episode right there.
That is
Bagels
it,
are not
baby.
pastries.
As always,
Keep pushing and
one love.
Keep pushing and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.